If that man gonna talk down to you, if that man don't want you, then it does not matter what you look like.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Welcome back to my channel, ladies. If you are new and you have stumbled across, I'm Nicole, also known as Kollie Kole. Returning subscribers, what's up, boo, what it do? So this video is going to be about things that I have learned in my 30s. If you did not know, the reason why this is coming up because I'm trying to plan my birthday trip. I turned 37 on November the 5th, and I just got to thinking about life, everything. So it's gonna be a good happy hour. I got my drink, I got my hookah, we got $3 wine, we got $5 premiums, whatever it is that you like. Maybe you're not drinking this week, you know. I got tea, I got coffee, whatever it is, I need you to get it. I need you to sit down and let's talk. In today's video, I'm going to discuss 10 different things that I would tell 20-year-old Kollie Kole. The first thing I want to discuss is taking advantage of making memories, taking trips. And that's #1 on the list because I just told you guys I'm trying to plan my 37th birthday shenanigans. And as I'm trying to plan the trip, I'm also talking myself out of it. Like, do you really need to spend that money right now? Do you really need to be trying to go out of the country? We're in a panini, you know. You could just do something small. Just go to dinner. Hey girl, stop being so cheap. That's what you go to work for. They feel like you can't take your money to the grave. So 30-year-old self, 36-year-old self will tell 20-year-old self, girl, live your life. Have fun. Next thing I'm going to discuss. Another thing I have learned in my 30s is basically I have to keep learning. Sometimes you can become content with who you are, what you know, how you feel about things, and the world is constantly evolving. Things are changing, people are changing. You don't want to be the only weird motherfucker that's out there just standing stagnant, not knowing any information on anything that's happening in the world. You know, I have to remind myself, read a book. You know, even if it's not a self-help book, which are great, they just boring, I'll fall asleep. But if you like them, hey, you like it, I love it. But read a book, learn something new, watch a documentary, watch the news. People don't watch the news because they always say it's never anything good on there. You're right, it's a lot of BS happening in the world. And guess what, you don't need to know about all of it, but some of it you do need to know about. Just never stop learning. Never stop learning about the world, people, yourself, travel, you know, learn about some places, read up on some places that you want to go to, some places you're trying to get that stamp and that passport on. There's something you could always constantly be learning about. And right now for me, my learning of new things is basically trying to master this YouTube. You know, I started out doing it for reasons that we're not going to talk about in this video. So if you want to learn, you already know what to do. Scroll through those videos. But now that I'm in it, I'm trying to learn more, you know. I want to be educated. I want to master this craft the same way that I master being a labor and delivery nurse. I want to master the YouTube. I love it. I enjoy it. I want to be good at it. So right now, that's the thing that I'm learning. If you have recently picked up a new craft, or it's something that you just found more interesting recently, comment down below. You know, sometimes people need a little help. They don't know what they don't know. So comment down below. Let us know what you are currently learning about. Comment down below. If you are having a happy hour with your girl, what are you drinking? And if you're not drinking, you know, what's your favorite drink when you go to happy hour? My people on my channel already know what my drink of choice is. However, got one over on y'all today. Put a little splash of orange juice in here because, like I said, it's happy hour, so I ain't trying to get lit off Remy Morning Ice this early in the day. The #3 thing that I have had to learn in my 30s is that I have to trust myself. I have to trust myself. I have to believe in myself. It's all right to take in outward, you know, it's okay to like listen to other people's opinions, their thoughts on things, but you know yourself better than anybody else. And at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna take care of you but you. So learning to know who I am, believe, trust my own judgment. I've also had to learn to take, you know, correction. If my thought process is told, my girlfriends, my brother, my mom and them, like, they will tell me like, you may want to rethink that one. You know, I've heard a saying, I feel like it says only a fool hates correction. Like, who want to walk around, you just want to be the blind leading the blind? How you gonna help somebody else and you don't even know? So, and with trusting myself, you know, sometimes you're afraid or you're just hesitant to try new things, you know, try new things, go in a different direction, alter your thought process. You know, maybe the way you used to feel on certain things, you no longer feel that way. It's okay to be scared, you know, and I have to still tell myself that every day. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not know. However, you gotta take chances. You can't always do what you've always done. You gotta do different to get different results. And with that, you gotta trust yourself. You gotta believe if you fall and stumble and bust your head, you can get back up, put a band-aid on it, take yourself to the emergency room if you need to go to the emergency room, but you can get back up. I have to tell myself that every day. Number 4 on my list of what I've learned in my 30s. So I feel like early in life as a child, I learned it doesn't matter what other people say, because everybody's not gonna like you and you don't like everybody, but that's fine. How someone else views me is not how I view myself. But in my 30s, I had to take that a little bit further with more so what everybody's doing is not necessarily what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, friends are in relationships, they're getting married, they're having kids. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, that's exactly what you're supposed to do with your life. You're supposed to go to college, you're supposed to graduate, you're supposed to get a job, you know, meet somebody, have kids, buy a house, dog, white picket fence. I got 2 embryos, 8 eggs, 1 fish, third one dead in a month, and we in a high-rise apartment. We ain't got none of that stuff that I just said, you know, the world tells you you're supposed to have, and that's okay because this is my path. And I'm okay with that, you know. If I change my mind, if other things happen, and different things start aligning in what I've been currently doing, then guess what? If that's what I want to do, then I'm gonna fall in line and I'm gonna do different. But right now, no, I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have a white picket fence. But that's not my path. That's not my pace. That's not what the Lord has set for me to be doing right now. I'm currently doing what it is He wants me to be doing. Number 5 in my 30s. Because I'm not perfect, once again, something that I'm still repeating to myself occasionally because I falls off. It's okay to not know. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, you know, like all that stuff I just said. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like, are you supposed to be in this apartment? Like, do you need to like buy a house? Do you need to leave the city, you know, maybe go back to Arkansas, spend some extended amount of time with my mom and daddy out in the country? Do I need to quit my full-time job, you know, go back to being a travel nurse because they are in their bag right now, you know? Why am I doing this YouTube? Is it, you know, is it ever gonna amount to anything? Will I make any money? Am I reaching anybody? You know, the stuff that I say and I do, does it like matter to anyone out there in the world? It's constant questions with no freaking answers. And I still have to remember in my 30s, it's okay to not know. It's okay, you know, think about stuff, talk to people you trust, pray, talk to the Lord, and in due time, you will come up with answers. You don't need to know everything right now. Life takes time. But with not knowing what to do, doesn't mean that I should just do what is recommended, that I should do what the majority says. You know, sometimes you just gotta say, no, I don't know, and that's all I got right now, and that's fine. In my 30s, the number 7 thing that I have learned is I know how to make money. I can get out here and I can make money. Saving money, I've been doing that for a really long time. I don't feel like I have, what's the word? I didn't master it until I hit my 30s. You know, there's a lot about saving money, making money, letting your money make money while you're sleeping that I don't know. But the money that I do make, I have learned how to pay attention. I need to know how much is coming in, how much is going out, what you need is this, that, and the third. Because like I said, at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna take care of you but you. I don't always want to be that person that's needy. Like, I need this, can you help me with this, can you help me with that? No, I need to know for myself that I can take care of everything. And even if I gotta eat beans out of a can, that rent gonna be paid, that car note gonna be paid, that insurance is paid, and the light bill is on. Guess what? I ain't gotta be outside in these streets, but I gotta have somewhere to lay my head. I need my electricity, and I gotta get back and forth to work. And in my 30s, making money and managing money, I have also learned, which, you know, if you watching this and you are in your 20s, I promise you it's okay that you don't know. And a lot of y'all don't know that y'all don't know, but that's cool too. Because life will take you down through there and you will learn a lot. However, in my 30s, I learned, yes, you know, I want that nice bag. I want them cute shoes. But do I need it? No. You know what I'm saying? Do I want it? Am I gonna put it on a credit card? Yeah, I can go get it, put it on that credit card, but then I gotta pay down this credit card. So some things you don't have to have, or you don't have to have them right now. In my 30s, the number 8 thing on my list that I have learned is it's okay to not be a people pleaser. I'm not one of them. She is not I am not her. And I'm all right with that. You ain't always gotta say okay. You ain't always gotta be able to help somebody out. You gotta learn how to say no and not feel bad about it. Because you can't be out here being, you know, you can't be out here with a cape trying to save everybody, do everything, be everywhere. Say no. Don't feel bad about it. Even if, you know, somebody trying to invite you out to go somewhere and do something and you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, you don't want to say no, they came to your this, they did this for you. I don't care if you gotta go walk your goldfish. Say no. It's okay and don't feel bad about it. Girl, I'm about ready to call a waitress and give me drink number 2. What number drink you on? I mean, we ain't that far into the video. Well, you ain't that far into the video because you know I'm editing and things, but we about to be on number 9 in the list of stuff I done learned in my 30s. The 9th thing that I have learned in my 30s that I would love to tell 20-something-year-old Kollie Kole is it's okay to not be busy. Let me say that again. Hold on. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Y'all know y'all be applying y'all lip gloss 76 times when y'all be outside. It's okay to not be busy. Because in my 20s, I remember I worked like a dog. And you know why I worked like a dog? Because I was a travel nurse and all I could think about was the money. And when I wasn't getting to the money, I was occupying my time with something else, like, you know, planning a trip. I don't know, lots of random things. Anything to just not sit and be in my own thought process. You're never going to learn about yourself if you don't have time for yourself. So it's okay to not be busy. And don't confuse the two with don't confuse being busy with avoiding your own thought process, because there are a lot of things that we as adults need to work on, stuff we need to process. But if you're constantly occupying yourself with other stuff, then you just constantly walking around here broken, because you're subconsciously ignoring the things about yourself that you need to be working on. Number 10. Number 10, something that I have learned in my 30s is to embrace the changes that my body has made throughout my 36 years of life. That little 120-pound girl that I was when I graduated high school is not this thickums that I am today. And this thickums may not be everybody's cup of tea. It may not be for everybody, but I'm for somebody. And you know who that somebody is? It's for me, okay? So you ain't gotta like it, you ain't gotta love it. And if you don't, guess what? Up out my face, okay? I say that to say, if you are still struggling with that, just learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Stop comparing yourself to everybody, because you are not those people. Half the people you probably comparing yourself are robots, like their body was built, which is fine if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying, do it for you. Don't do it because you're trying to look like somebody. Don't do it because please don't do it for women, ladies. Please don't do it for no man. Do it for yourself. You have the most banging body. You could be a billionaire. You could be Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. And guess what? If that man gonna cheat, if that man gonna talk down to you, if that man don't want you, then it does not matter what you look like. He ain't gonna be with you. So whatever issues that you have with your own body, learn to love it, figure out how to fix it, but do it for yourself. You know, I had to embrace the fact that I'm a grown woman now, and grown women look like this, okay? Grown women do not look like children. So my idea of what I thought was beauty, you know, it was cool. That's what it was at that time. But that person that I was then is not who I am now. So in my 30s, I have learned to embrace all of these curves, all of these dimples. Don't get me wrong, some days I'd be like, ugh. But at the end of the day, you know, those days are few and far between. So that's the important thing, that you're not constantly walking around, you're not constantly upset, depressed about your physical appearance. All right, ladies, I want to thank you for coming out and having happy hour with me. Once again, if you are new and you stumbled across this video and you have enjoyed, please subscribe. Everyone like, and I will catch you guys in my next video.